But we ended up linking yesterday. Me, him, Tori, and my little sister. We went to go see Fantastic Four. That joint was alright, man. I can't even hold you. You feel what I'm saying? It definitely was way. It was way better than I thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I had my little gripes before, but it ended up being a good. It's great in IMAX though. I'm definitely gonna say that. Like, it's definitely a movie that needs to be in IMAX. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you need to see it in the best way you can see it. Like, I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? Like, they did their thing with this joint. I definitely had more likes in my notes than I had dislikes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's on everything. For this, if I can go ahead and say for the month of July, man, I'm so glad I had a great time with the movies. Most of the movies I seen in July was good. You feel me? So I'm I'm at peace. The only movie that sucked was Jurassic World. So they got right into it, and basically this is the Fantastic Four after they've been around for 4 years. You know, everybody knows the story. They went to space and got their powers and stuff like that. We all know that, but I'm glad they skipped that. They just jumped us right into what they've been doing for the 4 years, and I'm not trying to compare it, but it reminded me of Superman. You know what I'm saying? And Superman was a great movie. So it jumped kind of right into everything with the Fantastic Four, and they kept it rolling, man. Like I can't even lie, like the first act of that joint was really great, dog. Like the score on that joint and how the movie looked was crazy. They was when you was seeing Reed Richards when he was stretching around, like it really looked like the Fantastic Four. How they was rocking with each other was good. You feel what I'm saying? It felt like a family for real. And I gotta say I was wrong, man. I was going on Pedro Pascal. You know what I'm saying? I was saying he wasn't going to rock it right, and he did, man. He killed it. He killed it, man. Like I'm talking about, he killed it with Mr. Fantastic. Just the stuff that he went through in this movie, like he went through different emotions of Reed Richards that he did a good job at all of them. I like the swag on him, especially the arrogantness of him. Just like how he know he's smart. You feel me? And we just going over the characters. Boom, we got who we right here on the thing. The thing. I like the character, the dude who plays the thing. Ebon Barach. He's the thing. You know what I'm saying? He was cool. He remind me of he was like a turned down version of who he is on the bear. Like I liked him as a thing. I just liked him more with Johnny. You feel what I'm saying? When him and Johnny was the scenes together, like they was still the same. You feel what I'm saying? Johnny stole the scene. Why they ain't change it? Yeah, he stole the scene. So then I'm gonna keep it real. Johnny was one of my favorite characters. You know what I'm saying? Like he did the Human Torch right. He ain't do it dirty. You know what I'm saying? He did it right. He came through with the deliveries. One scene in here with him and the Silver Surfer that I thought was really good. And I was like, okay, he really showing like he more than just the goofy Johnny, and Michael B. Jordan Johnny Torch wasn't like that. So, I thought he was my favorite character. Then Reed. Now I'm gonna be real with you, and it's not, and this is not a problem with this. 'Cause like I said, they had a good family dynamic, but Sue was definitely like the big dog on this joint. Like, but she was in another country for maybe 10 years overseas. I'm gonna keep it a bean. She was even like, man, like Sue was. It was a lot of like, I'm a mom. You know what I'm saying? It was, you know what I'm saying? It was pushing women in this joint, which is not nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? We both said that, but when you just used to seeing like the lead be the guy, they made Sue like the big dog, and you'll see if you see the movie. And shout out to her being the big dog. You know what I'm saying? It didn't kill the movie, but that wasn't something I really like. I really like Reed as the leader of the Fantastic Four. Sue was like low key the leader. You feel what I'm saying? So, but they just didn't really say it. They just didn't really say it. But Sue still did her thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have a lot of dislikes. Um, the score was crazy. I'm talking about that Fantastic Four. When they kept hitting that, I just threw a four up every time. You feel me? Every time, just threw a four up. They had a lot of good scenes in this joint. The Silver Surfer, she was cool. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was hating on her. She played her role and in a big way. I think one of my favorite scenes in the movie was the space chase scene. You know what I'm saying? If you go see the movie, you'll see what scene that was. It was crazy. You feel me? They made Silver Surfer like they showed what the Silver Surfer is supposed to be like. So she did her thing with that, and she had a story with it. So I'm just going over the things I like. I like Galactus. Y'all know Galactus is the villain. I like Galactus. I can't lie. He in IMAX, like it was like, oh, he was he had his moment where he was like like menacing, but then by the end, like I feel like they just took that away. You know what I'm saying? Like they took that all the way away. He wasn't as sweet as I thought he was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he should have been more menacing, because I just feel, oh man, it's like they showed him, but they still did the same thing that they did with the other movies with Galactus. And you know, if you know, you know, it's like you see him, but he ain't really putting no work. And he was OP. You feel what I'm saying? And that's another dislike. And this is a slight spoiler that I just feel like nobody really went OP except Sue. You know what I'm saying? For the specific reason. So those are some of the things I like. So they basically built up, because I kind of went away from that. They basically built up over the past 4 years, and you know what I'm saying, they end up getting a threat from the Silver Surfer. She comes to their world, and like their 4-year anniversary, basically tell them like their world and got chose to be devoured. So they sick as shit. They like, oh my god, like what we gonna do? So they try to go meet Galactus halfway, you know, which ends up when they meet him halfway, Sue is pregnant in this movie with their son Franklin Richards, who, you know, I don't read the comics, but everybody say Franklin Richards is like the strongest Marvel character like ever. You feel me? So when they go see Galactus, he want little Frank. You know what I'm saying? They don't, that's not obviously gonna work. And you know, basically this whole movie, Galactus, he wants to eat Earth, but he's there to take Nate, because I said Nate, Frank, he's there to take little Frank, because you know what I'm saying, it's a special reason why he needs him. You feel what I'm saying? That could really help Galactus, which is average story stuff. So I don't want to go into too much into spoilers. I do want people to see it, you know what I'm saying? But they do a lot of great storytelling. I don't think it was nothing really bad, except maybe into the second act. It kind of threw me off a little bit. I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? And that was it. But once the second act went in, I literally saw somebody rated a certain way, like the acts, but I would rate the acts a certain way too. Act 1 was like that. Second act was like, Third act was good. You feel me? They closed it out good. You feel me? So I did rock with this movie. I do think it's worth the hype. I think it's something you should go see. It's a great flick to go see. Now I'm gonna be 100 with you though, because I'm not conflicted with the movie being good or not, but it's not better than Superman. I can't even hold you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not better. I can't even hold you. Like, it's not better than Superman. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought it was gonna be. You feel what I'm saying? I can't even lie, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it definitely felt like a Superman. It felt like both of them movies was comic movies, but Superman was just better. And I can't even explain it. You got to go see Fantastic Four, because I gave Fantastic Four a 7.5. You know what I'm saying? 8. But I give Superman like a solid 8. You know what I'm saying? Like a solid 8.5. Maybe if I'm gonna see it again when I like see it at home. I'm gonna see it again, but nah, Superman was like that, man. But Fantastic Four was good too. I'm definitely giving it a lighters up. You feel me? Super lighters up. The torch. You know what I'm saying? Go see Fantastic Four. Go with your peoples. And it was a good family movie. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot. It was a good origin story and a good family movie. It's not, you got to be connected to no Marvel stuff. You feel me? You can just enjoy it with your peoples. So like, I mean, and they don't have to know what happened in the last 6 shows and stuff like that. So that's my super like tiptoe review. This was a tiptoe review. It wasn't a non-spoiler. It was a tiptoe review. Tomorrow night, I'm doing a live show where we doing the spoilers. I'm gonna talk about everything I really like, all the spoilers tomorrow night. So tomorrow night, subscribe to Marvelous Bluntz on YouTube, and then y'all gonna see like tomorrow night we gonna talk about everything. But I ain't gonna talk about it right now. But it was alright though. Can't hold you.